Amigos, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I want to share with you some items that I have purchased and just make this as a fun spring haul. There's a lot of different items, clothing, beauty, shoes. Some of these items are repeat purchases because they're my favorites, and I wanted to share them with you, as well as some new items that I am trying out and want to give you some feedback as to how it has been working for me. Welcome, bienvenidos. I am Laura. I'm a Latino Army wife who loves to share military discounts for those that are eligible, and I love to share deals and steals on items that I love to try, but especially deals and steals on luxury. So please consider joining the channel and subscribing. Would love to have you a part of the Camochica familia. I'm going to start off with a small item, but it has really made a difference in my morning daily routine. I like to use a whitening toothpaste, and for years I have struggled with toothpaste causing like a film on the inner part of my mouth. If y'all suffer from the same thing, please let me know that I'm not the only one. But a lot of the whitening toothpaste cause like a peeling. And so every time you would brush your teeth, you would just get this like film. But my dentist actually told me to try the toothpaste that she uses. And that is this one by Native. And this is the one that actually has fluoride. So it's a fluoride anti-cavity. And this says it is made without triclosan, SLS, or parabens, artificial preservatives. So it's the SLS. I think it's sodium lauryl sulfate, something like that. But that's the one that she recommended. And she said, make sure you get the one with fluoride. And amigos, I have been using this one and it is genius. It has not caused that peeling, that film, when I brush my teeth with a whitening toothpaste. These were on sale at Target, and so I ended up buying like 3 of them. But this is great. So highly recommend this one if you're struggling with the same problem that I was. The next item is a restock item, which is a cult beauty favorite, I guess. I cannot live without this item in my skincare routine. I have used this product for probably like 18, 19 years now, and it is my holy water, okay? And that's what one of the ladies at Saks called it. And she said, honey, this is the holy water. It is the holy grail of all essences. And I have been using it for so long. This is the bottle that I ended up buying a couple years ago, and it is the SK2 Essence. And this helps my skin, just gives it like a clarity. And so for me, I'm 50, amigos, so this has helped prevent aging. This I cannot live without. It is a daily use. And if you go online to like a traditional department store, these run like over $300. But if you have a Costco membership, you can get this a lot cheaper. So my friend has a membership, and so I said, I need to restock. And she ended up getting me one. So I have a brand new one, and it was, I think, $200 or $225. So I have a brand new bottle right here because I wanted to restock up on this one because I cannot live without it. This actually lasts me like over a year. I normally just use it during my morning routine before I put on all of my skincare products. I just do one good pump, and then you want to press into the skin. I do not use like a cotton ball or anything, and I just press. And whatever you have extra, I'm pressing all on my face, on my skin, and my décolleté, because this needs to match. Both of these need to match. It doesn't look good, right, if this is all like discolored. So, and then any extra, I put it on my hands. And then I continue with my skincare routine of like serums and moisturizers and eye creams and all that stuff. This product from the SK2 Essence line, I've tried a lot of them, but this one is the holy grail, and this one is the best in my opinion. Believe me, amigos, this is definitely the skincare investment that I do not pass up on, because this has definitely worked wonders for my skin at the age that I am, and I absolutely love it. One more beauty item and then we'll move on into like clothing and accessories. Joma Shop is one of my favorite online retailers to find just about anything. Watches, shoes, handbags, you name it. And they actually carry some fragrances, which I actually shared in one of my Christmas Vlogmas. Some fragrances that I purchased during the month of December that were actually very wonderful. They happen to run a promotion for their fragrances, and they carry a lot of expensive fragrances that you will find at like Neiman's, Dillard's, Nordstrom's. One of the fragrances that is very highly spoken about here on YouTube are the perfumes, the Marley. This is the 2.5 fluid ounce size. As you can see, I've been using it. So this nice size, these fragrances typically retail like over $300. I mean, they're pretty pricey. Well, Joma Shop actually happened to have a really good promo of, I think, like 50 off. It was an amazing deal. So this bottle actually ran me $184 from Joma Shop. $184. And I've actually been loving it. Would I repurchase this one? Yes, I would. But it's really pretty. It's very soft. And for me, that musk helps balance out the rose. So it's not so much of like a rose fragrance. It smells really nice. For me, it personally does not have a long lasting stay power, but it does smell nice. So it's not one that I would find lingers like a lot or into the next day, like maybe like a Rouge Baccarat. But this one does smell nice, and it does have a longer lasting staying power than some of my other fragrances like Jo Malone. Those are ones that like you really have to spray a lot if it's not an intense one. But this one is really pretty. So I highly recommend, in case you've been considering the perfumes of Marley, and highly recommend you find them and you price them on the Joma Shop website, because they're constantly running like fragrance promos. And as we get into like Mother's Day and Father's Day, they have some really great deals. So highly recommend that website, amigos, because you know I'm all about the deals and steals and las tres B's of bueno, bonito, barato. And this is it. And while we're on the subject of beauty, to close it out, let me go ahead and mention this lovely little Chanel snow globe. If you haven't watched my video already, I shared with you guys that I ended up purchasing the Chanel snow globe. I went ahead and I entered like a bid for this particular little snow globe, and I actually got it for, I think, $135, $145 with free shipping. So I actually am able to add this into my collection. But yes, so I don't have to worry about spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on the Chanel website or in store, because you can typically find these really cheap on eBay. So I'll leave that there as my display. I was watching Miss Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture, and she was sharing some really fun shoes that she found at Target that are kind of like a dupe for the Hermes Chypre sandal, if that's how you pronounce it. And so she said that they had some like Chanel inspired shoes, and so I thought, okay, well, let me check it out. So I went online. Lo and behold, I go onto the website and I find them, and they are these really cute little tweed like pink shoes with the black toe cap. These were $30, and they are from A New Day. True to size. I wear 7.5. These are true to size, and they're actually very comfy. I wore these to the office the other day, and I love them, and they're not bad at all for the price, for $30. I had some cream colored jeans on, and then I wore these, and they were perfect. And I also have some other black pants, which I'll show you in a bit, that I actually wore these with as well. So whether you want to dress them up, dress them down, they're really fun. $30, Target, A New Day. Check them out. Highly recommend, and they're comfy. And y'all know I'm a sneaker fanatic, and so of course I wanted to treat myself to another pair of sneakers. And I've shared with you guys the Veja sneakers that I purchased last year, that I was highly influenced by Dale from Dale's Addiction. And I had seen the brand, but the style that she had a really pretty like bronzy, like a pink, so it was kind of like rose pinkish in a sense, and I ordered them and I loved them, but because of the pink, I felt like it would kind of limit me, and I wanted another pair that was a little bit more neutral. And so I went onto the website because I was searching for a pair of sneakers that I had seen this lady wear when I went to church, and she was like middle-aged, and she had a nice cute little like summer dress, and she was wearing these sneakers, and I thought, I like that color because it's very neutral. I need to add those to my collection. And Satire happened to mark these Veja sneakers down to $124 because they normally run $175. So I ordered myself another pair of Veja Campo sneakers, and they are in the platine color, so kind of like platino is what we would say in Spanish, but it's a very beautiful muted type of a silvery gold. You see that? So see how beautiful and neutral they are. And if you are someone like myself that has more of like a medium, like a medium width, but if you have a wide width foot, and these are going to be perfect for you. And these are like sustainably made, so highly recommend you look into this brand if you like that about this type of, about the brand, because they're made in Spain. They are comfy. I love wearing these to work if we're going to be going out and running some errands. They're not an amusement park shoe, in my opinion, to where you're at an amusement park for, 9 a.m. to like midnight. In my opinion, this is not the shoe to wear for that. Be sure to check out the Satire site because they do carry this line. Add the pair that you like and watch it on Karma. So this way it'll alert you when it goes on sale and you can snag them and buy them. One more pair of shoes because, as I mentioned, I love sneakers. I got an alert that My Teresa was running a sale, and I thought, let me check the site and see what I find. So I went ahead and I ordered something from My Teresa. I think this is my very first purchase from My Teresa. I hadn't purchased anything before. I would check the site, but I've just never bought anything. And oh, how cute. It says, thank you. This package has been lovingly wrapped by Judy. They're cute. Thank you, Judy. And as you can see, hopefully, this is another pair of Golden Goose. I love Golden Goose sneakers. I mean, yes, I love all kinds of sneakers, but I do love Golden Goose, and I need to do a video on my Golden Goose collection. But when I saw this pair, these got marked down stupid cheap. It was way under $300 if I'm not mistaken. And when I saw this, they actually had this pair in my size, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and order these because, I named my channel Camochica for a reason. So it has the information here from My Teresa, and you have, of course, the dust bag that typically comes with your Golden Goose sneakers. And I just thought these were perfect for me as an Army wife, and this will probably be the very last item that I will purchase in Camo, since my husband has now officially retired from the military after 36 years of service. And this is the pair of Golden Goose sneakers. They have this really fun, like distressed pink, and you just have like the dark edging, like distressed look. And they're in a material, they're not leather, which is what I like. Let me put this box down. So you actually have the silver shoelace here, and then like the black leather. And then on the back, a little bit of minimal distressing, and just a really fun, kind of like a subtle fluorescent pink star, which of course is what's known for on the Golden Goose. But for the price of what I paid for these, amigas, I was like, that's not bad at all. And it's just a fun pair that I can wear when I wear my, jeans or what have you, or I have a ton of camo jackets. I have a ton of camo jackets, and just a fun pair, a really, really great steal. Definitely las tres Bs of bueno, bonito y barato. I know this is not for everybody, but for me, they're perfect because I love camo, and it just came at the right time, the sale, and I purchased them because my husband had literally just retired. One thing to note with Golden Goose shoes, this is like a material. It's not like leather. And what I like about the Golden Goose shoes is they don't always make them in leather. When they are made in this type of a material, they are a lot more comfortable in my opinion, and they don't have a break-in period. And you can walk around in these a lot longer versus like some of my Golden Goose shoes that are all leather. They're not all-day sneakers. There's only one pair that I have that is an all-day shoe, but most of them are not. But the ones that are in a material, these work much better for me to where I can wear them a lot longer. So if you've purchased a pair of Golden Goose and you're like, oh, they're the most uncomfortable, they're not created equally, amigas. So you just need to find the right pair of Golden Goose, because some are cute and that's it, and you can wear them. I por show, just to walk around in them, wear them for like about an hour or so, but they're not a shoe that you can walk around in for a long time. So they're not all created equally. So just word of the wise when you are purchasing Golden Goose shoes. Let's jump into another item that I purchased to protect my luxury goods. I had been eyeing this product on Instagram because it would always pop up. It's always coming up as far as, you know, the items that this company or this brand sells to protect your leather goods, like your Louis Vuitton, your Chanel, Hermes, or what have you. Have Deluxe, I guess. Anyway, I purchased one of their kits in order to treat like the vachetta, the caviar, and your lambskin. So I ended up buying this bundle. So you have the cleanser, the cleansing wipes, nourishing conditioner, and the water stain guard. So you actually have Chanel metallics and iridescent leathers, which is actually perfect because I have an iridescent Chanel handbag. So yeah, so you have a Vachetta guide. All of this comes in here. These are the cleansing wipes. Okay, so this is the bag of the cleansing wipes. And then you have some of the other bottles in here. And then you have the dry cloth and then you have this item in here. And then you actually have this like towel. So this comes in here as well. So this, every time I go into Instagram and I scroll, this always pops up. And since I had gotten my bonus, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it so I can go ahead and protect my vachetta, my bags, especially since I bought that Louis Vuitton Damier Azur Speedy. And because now we're back to spring and we're going into summer, I love that bag and the 25. And so I wanted to go ahead and protect that as well as some other items that I have. So if you've purchased from this brand and you've used these products to protect your leather goods, your handbags, please let me know what you liked about it, if there's a product that's your favorite, but I'm looking forward to trying this out. So that was the other item. One of my favorite stores that they actually have here in locally in my city. It's kind of like a mom and pop. It's a family run store, and they actually have it kind of like in the old money, that's what we call old money area here in San Antonio. And so it's called Julian Gold, and I always love to go in there and pop in. A lot of times they have like a margarita sale. It's one of my favorite stores to go in, and they mark things down to like 70%. When they have their margarita sale and things are 70% off, you can get I have bought $500 shoes, $300 shoes for like 25 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. I bought 2 pairs of shoes last year. Never showed them here on the channel, but they're brand new and I haven't used them yet, but you can get some really, really good deals. And that's when you realize how much marked up all of these brands are, because they're turning around where they would have sold it for like $500, $600, and then you're getting it for like 30 bucks. That's insane. This is why I don't invest in like ready to wear. But anyway, this is one of the fun tops that I found. I had gone like right after actually Valentine's Day. Had I gone before, I would have bought this and I would have worn it on Valentine's Day. But this is just one of the fun brands that they carry, Ivy Jane. This one ran me $135. Yeah, $135. Ivy Jane, I know you can look them up on the web, online, because they do have a website. But this one was just really, really fun. It just had the hearts and then like a very light kind of pink. Just really fun. This is like our culture, like this blends in with San Antonio. But this was just a fun shirt. I just love that it had a little bit of the V down here and then a nice length, and I liked the length of the sleeve, but just fun. And it's very, very me with the colors. my amiga that normally will make my little fun printed shirts and stuff like that. We went on a couples fishing trip last year in November, and we went into Walmart to get some stuff because my husband needed to get his fishing license. And so she and I were like walking around, like just shopping, checking out what that Walmart had. And she said, amiga, you need to get these pants because I love them. She goes, and I live in them. She goes, you're going to absolutely enjoy them. They're so comfy. And I was like, all right, let me buy a pair. And I think I got two. I think I got a navy and I got a black. Let me share these first ones with you. This is from their athletic line, I guess, or brand. And these are in the capri length because I'm short, amigas. I'm like 5'2.5". I shrink as I get older. If you're long, if you're taller, they do have a long pant, but I like the capri length because it's actually perfect. I'm wearing the navy. I have a navy pair on right now with my little Mexican shirt, and I have absolutely fallen in love with these pants. They have a pocket. They are nice and soft and comfy that I love to change into these when I get home from work. I will wear them out on the weekends. I'll walk in the neighborhood with the dog. So this is the black pair. I fit into extra large and large. I just like extra large sometimes because it's roomier. And this is the navy pair. They have them in gray. And because I love them so much, this is my third pair. We literally just went to Walmart a little bit ago after we had lunch. And I told my husband, let's go to the Walmart so I can go and stock up because this is my third pair. I love them that much. I love changing into these rather than like my Lululemon, like, you know, like pants or whatever. I will dress these up and wear them to work. I won't wear sneakers with them because I'm going into the office. Not that it would probably matter, but when I wear them to the office, I'll wear a nice little flat, or I'll wear these black ones and wear my little Target $30 shoes and throw on, you know, like a top, or we're still wearing like light sweaters because our weather is just kind of funky. It's hot, it's cold, it's cool, whatever. It's warm right now and we're gonna get a cold front this weekend. But these pants for $10.98, amigas, $10.98, they are absolutely fabulous. Highly recommend you check this brand out and try them out. This other store had them in like a sage green and then like a maroon, but most stores you will find them in a light gray, which I have as well, and then as well as navy and black, but I wear these the most. You're gonna love them as much as I do because as soon as I get home, I change into them. The band, you have the drawstring tie. If I'm comfy, I'm gonna work better. Are y'all that way? I wanna be comfortable when I'm working because I work better, and these are fabulous. Dress them up, wear a little blazer, put on a little jean jacket and wear these. Wear some nice little flats. You could probably even jazz them up even with some fun sneakers. But 11 bucks, amigas, they're a steal. Highly recommend. Speaking of Walmart, let's go into another item that I actually purchased from Walmart. Because I turned 50, you know, things start to change and I needed to get healthier because perimenopause starts to kick in. And before you know it, it's just like, okay, your waist is a little bit bigger. So I needed to get back into shape, wanted to get healthier, and so I actually wanted to purchase like a walking pad. My husband and I, we will go around the neighborhood and walk, especially like the dog, but we cannot walk a long time like we did before because of just now the health issues that he's having with his knees. So we can't walk an extended amount of period of time. So we may walk like 20 minutes, but I still want to get a little bit more exercise in. And so I wanted to purchase a walking pad so that this way I could have it here at the house and I could be walking and watching TV. So I went searching online through Amazon, anybody that sold these walking pads, and comparing them and finding one that was at a really good deal. So I'm going to show you the one that I actually ended up purchasing. I found this one at Walmart and it was from the brand Adnum, and what you want to pay attention to for the walking pads is a lot of them will say that they are maybe like a 4-layer running belt, 5-layer running belt. This one I found was a 7-layer running belt, and it came with the remote as well as an app that you can download, and it'll help track, you know, your fitness and stuff like that. And so this one I actually found it for $154.99. I love that it is rather narrow. The only thing is that you have to keep it on tile. You can't have it on carpet because it'll kind of burn the motor. It overheats, right? So you want to make sure that it is on tile, but I like that it is nice and narrow, and it's easy to move around. You can just prop it up against the wall to get it out of the way. It's not a really huge treadmill that takes up so much space. The only thing I would say about this one is as you're on it, because of the fact that it is a little bit narrow, like I have it propped up against the wall or I had it up against the stairwell. So if you are not looking down, you might misstep and your foot might go to the side a little bit. But I pretty much have to just kind of make sure that I'm like, my feet are walking kind of like close together, and then I look down every now and then, especially if I'm watching TV. But I absolutely love it. For the price, it was great for the $154.99, and it had free shipping. This one was the best one that I could find with the 7-layer running belt that had the remote, had the app, and was in pink. And I just love the fact that it was just convenient and I could easily move it and get it out of the way. It does have the little rollers at the bottom. If you're like myself and you want to get healthier, want to put in a little bit more exercise, a little bit more walking in the comfort of your own home, highly recommend that you check out these walking pads. It's great that they're making them in this convenient size rather than having this really humongous like treadmill that would just take up a lot of space, and then people ended up selling them like at a garage sale. There's a lot of them online. There's some that are foldable, but this one is the one that I found best that would work for me, and I absolutely love it. Highly recommend. And the other thing I treated myself to was some really good home cooking ware items. If you have not watched my video yet on the Le Creuset factory to table, please check it out. I'm going to link it down below. My amiga told me about the event that was coming here to San Antonio. If you want wonderful home cookware items from an expensive brand like Le Creuset, please check out that video, because I knew they were coming. So I set aside money when I got my bonus for the event because I knew I was going to shop, and I bought quite a bit of items, because what you want is that mystery box. Watch the video to find out. And then the other item that I want to go ahead and purchase for myself, especially here for my office, is a new office chair, and I wanted it to blend with the decor. I had thought about purchasing pink, but I went ahead and went with a nice cream colored chair, and this is by Serta, and this chair is the Serta Bryce Executive Office Chair, and it's in this cream color. It has the lumbar technology. I ended up finding this one on Bed Bath & Beyond, and it has, you know, like the layered body pillows. I like that you can adjust the height on this chair, and it's just really, really good. I have the comfort of the back, you know, when I lean back. It's just really a great chair, and I probably need to go ahead and spray it with like some like Apple Guard or like the Carbon Pro. If y'all watched my random and wacky reasons for items that I've purchased, I shared an Hermes towel that I had yet to use because I bought it with the intent to go to the pool down the street, and so I've been using it to lay over the chair just to protect it, because I noticed I started to get some of my jean start to rub on the side, and so I went ahead and just laid the towel over the bottom seat in order to protect it until I can go ahead and remove that stain and then treat it with like Apple Guard or that Carbon Pro. But I love the chair. It's been comfy, and I like that it goes well with the office decor that I have in here. So highly recommend you check out Bed Bath & Beyond if you're looking for a good office chair. They actually have quite a great selection at great prices, but they have a lot of different options just depending on what you're looking for as far as the features for the comfort and, you know, ergonomical features that you are looking for the chair. But this one's been really great. These are all of the items that I have in my spring haul. I'll link down the videos below. Be sure to check out that one from the Le Creuset. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the channel and click on that bell so it'll alert you when I upload a latest video, so this way you don't miss out when I upload new content. And This way you'll know when I upload the video for my luxury handbag purchase, because it's from Chanel. So I wouldn't want you to miss that. Thanks for spending a few minutes of your day with me. To all our military, thank you so much for your service. I'll see you in the next one. Hasta la próxima. Until next time, amigos. Adios.